Have you ever felt that gut-wrenching feeling when you check your phone and see read, but no reply? Or when you're giving 100% in a relationship, but something just feels off? You're not alone. In today's chaotic world, even the most grounded men find themselves questioning their worth in relationships. Let me share something that happened recently. John, a 32-year-old teacher, came to me after a 3-year relationship fell apart. Despite being emotionally present, supportive, and committed, he felt increasingly invisible. His girlfriend would reschedule their dates last minute, yet never missed a happy hour with colleagues. It wasn't about money or status. It was about fundamental human value. The ancient Stoics understood something profound about human nature. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The true worth of a man is found in the marks he leaves on the lives of others." Yet in modern relationships, we often lose sight of this wisdom, chasing validation in all the wrong places. Welcome to the Stoic Golden Rule, where timeless wisdom meets modern reality. Today, we're diving deep into 5 hidden signs that reveal how she really values you. And trust me, what you're about to learn might challenge everything you thought you knew about relationships. This isn't abstract philosophy. We've analyzed countless real relationships through the lens of Stoic principles, revealing patterns that repeat across centuries. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear framework to assess your relationship's health and the tools to transform it. Before we begin, join our community of modern Stoics by hitting that subscribe button. Let's aim for 10,000 likes on this video. Show your support if you're ready to embrace true relationship wisdom. Now, let's decode these signs together, starting with the most overlooked yet crucial indicator. Sign 1. Time devaluation. The first and most revealing sign comes down to something invaluable: time. As Seneca wisely noted, time is our most precious commodity, yet people let others steal it from them. In relationships, this truth becomes painfully clear. Think about it. We all have 24 hours each day. Even the busiest people make time for what they truly value. Look at how she spends her time. It's not about her schedule, it's about her choices. Let me show you 3 critical patterns that reveal time devaluation. First, the priority pattern. When a woman values you, you're not just an option in her calendar. She doesn't just fit you into her free time, she actively creates time for you. But watch closely. If you're constantly getting the "I'm busy" message, while her social media shows a different story, that's not about time management. That's about value placement. Second, the response window. In our digital age, we're all connected 24/7. The Stoics taught us about intentional living, and in modern terms, this means conscious communication. A woman who values you will maintain a reasonable response window, not because she's obligated, but because you matter. If she regularly takes days to reply to simple messages but is instantly active on social media, ask yourself, where do you truly stand in her priority list? Third, the effort equation. Notice how she handles schedule conflicts. Does she offer alternatives when she can't make it? Does she take initiative to plan ahead? Remember what Epictetus taught us: actions, not words, reveal our priorities. But here's where most men make a crucial mistake. They try to solve this by becoming more available, more flexible, more accommodating. That's exactly what you shouldn't do. Instead, apply the Stoic principle of self-respect. Your time is equally valuable. When you notice these patterns, don't react emotionally. Observe, assess, and adjust your investment accordingly. Here's your actionable framework. Track the pattern for 2 weeks. Note response times, cancellations, and initiative. Compare her actions with her words. Is there alignment? Set clear, firm boundaries about your time. Most importantly, maintain your own high-value activities and pursuits. Remember, a woman who truly values you will notice when you're not around, not just when you're constantly available. But this time devaluation often comes with another crucial sign that most men completely miss. Sign 2. The effort asymmetry. Let's talk about something that cuts deep: unreciprocated effort. You see, the Stoics understood a fundamental truth about human nature. What we value, we nurture. In relationships, this manifests through our daily actions, our small gestures, our consistent efforts. Picture this moment. You're putting thought into every interaction, planning meaningful dates, remembering the small details. Yet her response? a mere fraction of your investment. This isn't about grand gestures or material things. It's about the subtle dance of give and take that defines human connection. Modern relationship psychology confirms what the ancient Stoics knew. Reciprocity isn't just a nice bonus, it's the foundation of human bonding. When effort becomes one-sided, it's not just frustrating, it's a clear signal of value misalignment. Here's what this imbalance looks like in reality. You initiate most conversations, while she rarely reaches out first. You remember important dates and details about her life, while she forgets or dismisses similar things about you. You adjust your schedule to accommodate her needs, while she rarely considers yours. But here's the deeper truth that most men miss. This isn't about keeping score. It's about energy exchange. When someone truly values you, they naturally want to match your energy. They feel compelled to reciprocate, not out of obligation, but out of genuine appreciation. Many men fall into what I call the more effort trap, thinking if they just try harder, care more, give more, she'll finally match their investment. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of human nature. As Marcus Aurelius taught us, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. In modern terms, the solution isn't to give more, it's to align your effort with the respect you receive. Here's your practical guide to handling effort asymmetry. First, observe without judgment. Track patterns of initiation, response, and investment. Second, assess the quality of her efforts, not just quantity. Third, maintain your standard of excellence, but match her energy level. Finally, remember, your effort is a gift, not a bribe. Give it where it's valued. A woman who truly values you will notice these adjustments. She'll either step up to match your level, or reveal the third critical sign we're about to discuss. Sign 3. Emotional unavailability. Let's dive deep into what might be the most subtle yet significant sign: emotional unavailability. This isn't just about sharing feelings, it's about something the Stoics understood centuries ago. Genuine human connection requires courage, vulnerability, and most importantly, intentional engagement. Consider this truth. We're not talking about her capacity for emotion. We're talking about her willingness to invest emotionally in your connection. A woman who values you will naturally want to understand your world, your challenges, your aspirations. She'll create space for real conversation, not just surface-level chat. But here's what emotional unavailability looks like in modern relationships. She deflects deep conversations with jokes or changes the subject. When you share personal struggles, she offers generic responses or quickly shifts to her own issues. Your accomplishments are met with lukewarm acknowledgement, while your concerns are often minimized or dismissed. The ancient Stoics emphasized the importance of meaningful dialogue. As Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason." Yet in many modern relationships, we see a pattern of emotional superficiality masquerading as connection. Here's what most men get wrong. They mistake emotional privacy for emotional unavailability. There's a crucial difference. Privacy is about timing and trust. Unavailability is about unwillingness to engage at any meaningful level. Look for these specific patterns. She never asks about your future goals or dreams. Your emotional expressions are met with discomfort or dismissal. She keeps conversations strictly in the comfort zone: weather, work, basic plans. When you're dealing with challenges, she's mysteriously absent or distracted. But here's the key insight. Emotional unavailability isn't always obvious. Sometimes it hides behind a facade of busyness, behind casual affection, behind the illusion of connection. That's why you need to pay attention to the depth, not just the frequency of your interactions. The Stoic solution isn't to demand emotional availability. Instead, observe her natural inclination to connect. Does she show curiosity about your inner world? Does she create safe spaces for vulnerability? Does she reciprocate when you open up? Remember this crucial truth. A woman who truly values you will want to know you, not just be around you. She'll engage with your thoughts, not just your presence. She'll invest in understanding your perspective, not just hearing your words. This naturally leads us to our 4th sign, which might be the most challenging to accept. Sign 4, the respect deficit. In the journey of understanding relationship dynamics, we arrive at perhaps the most fundamental element: respect. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that." This wisdom perfectly applies to how respect manifests in modern relationships. When a woman truly values you, respect isn't occasional. It's consistent, visible in every interaction. But here's what most men miss. Disrespect often wears a subtle mask. It's not always about obvious insults or direct confrontation. Sometimes it's hidden in the small moments, the tiny gestures, the patterns of behavior that slowly erode your dignity. Let me break down the 3 levels of respect deficit. First level, public behavior. Watch how she treats you in front of others. Does she undermine your opinions, make jokes at your expense, interrupt you frequently? These aren't just personality quirks, they're indicators of fundamental disrespect. Second level, private treatment. In your personal space, notice the small things. Does she dismiss your boundaries, minimize your concerns, take your presence for granted? Remember, respect isn't just about big gestures, it's about consistent acknowledgement of your worth. Third level, digital dynamics. Yes, even online behavior matters. Is she quick to disagree with you publicly on social media? Does she respect your privacy? Pay attention to how she represents your relationship in the digital world. Here's where modern men often stumble. They confuse challenges with disrespect. A respectful woman can disagree with you, even strongly. But there's a crucial difference between disagreement and disrespect. One addresses the issue, the other diminishes your worth. The Stoics taught us about personal dignity, not as something to demand, but as something to embody. When you face disrespect, the answer isn't to demand more respect, it's to recognize your worth and act accordingly. Consider these patterns. She regularly questions your decisions in front of others. Your achievements are minimized while others are celebrated. Your opinions are dismissed without consideration. Your boundaries are treated as suggestions, not limits. But here's the vital truth. Respect isn't something you can negotiate. It's either present or it's not. A woman who truly values you demonstrates respect naturally, not as a response to your demands or accomplishments. This brings us to our final and most transformative sign, one that will change how you view relationships forever. Sign 5, the growth paradox. Here we arrive at our final sign, unique to the Stoic Golden Rule perspective, what I call the growth paradox. This is where we transcend traditional relationship advice and tap into something deeper, something the ancient Stoics understood profoundly. You see, a woman who truly values you will challenge you, but there's a crucial distinction between challenge and diminishment. The Stoics taught us that true growth comes from virtuous relationships. As Seneca said, no one can live happily who has regard for himself alone. Consider these 2 scenarios. In the first, she questions your goals because she doesn't believe in your potential. In the second, she questions your approach because she's invested in your success. Same action, fundamentally different value dynamics. Here's what the growth paradox looks like in a relationship where she truly values you. She supports your evolution but doesn't demand it. She celebrates your progress without attaching her validation to it. She offers perspective without undermining your vision. She grows alongside you, not in competition with you. But here's where modern relationships often fail. They mistake comfort for value. True value isn't just about accepting you as you are. It's about believing in who you can become while honoring who you are now. The key insight? Watch how she responds to your growth initiatives. Does she create space for your development, or does she subtly sabotage your progress? Does she embrace your evolution, or does it threaten her? This is where all our previous signs converge: time investment, reciprocated effort, emotional availability, and respect. A woman who truly values you will not just witness your growth, she'll be an active participant in it, while maintaining absolute respect for your autonomy. Here's your final framework for assessment. Observe her reaction to your success. Notice her response to your setbacks. Monitor her involvement in your growth journey. Assess whether she grows with you or against you. Remember this fundamental truth: the right woman won't just value who you are today. She'll value who you're becoming, support your journey, and grow alongside you. Not because she has to, but because your growth inspires her own. This is where true relationship value manifests, in the delicate balance between acceptance and inspiration, between support and challenge, between being and becoming. You now have all 5 signs. The question isn't just whether she values you, it's whether you're ready to value yourself enough to act on what you've learned. Let's bring it all together. We've explored 5 critical signs that reveal how she truly values you. Time devaluation, effort asymmetry, emotional unavailability, the respect deficit, and the growth paradox. But here's the deeper truth. These signs aren't just about her behavior. They're mirrors reflecting how you value yourself. The ancient Stoics understood something profound about human relationships. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Notice how he emphasizes choice, even in acceptance. You see, recognizing these signs isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. It's about making conscious choices about where you invest your time, energy, and heart. A woman who truly values you will show it consistently across all 5 dimensions we've discussed. But here's your call to action. Don't just watch for these signs. Embody the principles they represent. Value your own time. Match the effort you receive. Stay emotionally authentic. Demand respect through your actions. Embrace growth while remaining true to yourself. Remember, true relationship value isn't something you negotiate, it's something you align with. As a modern Stoic, your path is clear. Observe carefully, act deliberately, maintain your dignity. If this message resonated with you, join our community of modern Stoics. Hit subscribe, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment sharing your own experience with these signs. This is the Stoic Golden Rule, where ancient wisdom meets modern truth. Until next time, stay strong, stay aware, and most importantly, stay true to your worth.